Did y'all catch Captain America Civil War? Excitement hit a fever pitch back when the trailer was released and Spider-Man of all people jumped into the fray. But if you saw that and wondered, why wasn't Spidey in the first Avengers movie? Where are the X-Men? Why are these movies so good but the Fantastic Four movies are hot garbage? Boys and girls, get out your notepads because class is in session. It's time to untangle the Marvel movie rights nightmare. Let's travel back to the 1990s when Marvel's money was funny and their change was strange. And why am I talking like I'm playing dominoes in the 60s? Anyway, that's Ed speak for Marvel was bankrupt. To climb out of that financial hole, Marvel sold the movie rights for some of their most popular characters. That triggered the 1990s, 2000 movies like Spider-Man, X-Men, Blade, and Men in Black. Yes, Men in Black. Bet you learned something today. By the mid-2000s, Marvel decided to skip the middleman and put out the movies themselves, but they sold the movie rights to all their biggest characters. Now, it's easy to forget, but guys like Iron Man, Thor, Nick Fury, these were B-list characters at best at the time. Wolverine sold way more comics than Captain America. So Marvel went with what they had and B-listers became A-listers. And after a few zillion dollars in profit, everyone realized that the experiment was a success. Okay class, everyone still with me? Now Marvel was quietly trying to regain rights to all the characters they could, but some studios were hip to the game and they weren't giving them up. So the current breakdown of Marvel characters goes like this. Sony still owns Spider-Man and his Rogues Gallery. Fox continues the parade of failures that is the Fantastic Four franchise. Fox also owns not just the X-Men, but the entire concept of mutants, which is roughly a third of all Marvel characters, including Deadpool. Marvel owns everyone else except Namor the Submariner. Universal still owns rights to Namor, and they can keep him. I never liked that guy with the wings fluttering on the ankles. It's weird. While Fox has had lots of success with X-Men, Sony has struggled a bit. The first run of Spider-Man movies started strong, but hit a wall. Sony tried to rebuild with the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but the reviews were mixed at best. But Sony wasn't willing to give up the rights because it was still making money. Not Avengers money, but money. So in 2015, Sony and Marvel decided to share the character. Sony allowed Marvel to use the character in crossover movies, while Sony was able to use the character for solo movies, with Marvel sticking their head in to help out. Because, you know, Marvel makes movies people want to see. That way, Marvel gets Spider-Man back in the fold and Sony gets to keep the property. And will likely get a good movie out of it. That's why superhero nerds like us got so excited to see Spidey holding Cap's shield in the Civil War trailer. It's a sight we thought we'd never see. Okay class, pencils down. I'm Ed Bowser with AL.com.